Good morning. Things are going okay. I got both my um, tax refunds, and I've recovered from paying off the other car. So things are going okay. I have my lawyer interview on Monday. Things are going smooth. Control. I'm doing pretty good when it comes to spending money. I'm better. Got to get back on my bike. Um, Got to get back on my bike. I have four awesome bicycles, man. I mean, not only because I'm for physical health, but Jesus, I've got bikes that are just really good bikes. Yeah, um, that's one thing that being a 100% um, e-gig worker, I was able to put in the physical fitness, and that's something you kind of lose when you work a W-2 job. Um, is working around a schedule. Um, yeah, you do kind of sacrifice the kind of things that you'd like to do, like doing long bike trips is something that I've always um, liked doing, and kind of. So if you're going to sacrifice that, you should make sure that the job that you're doing is something that pays you well, right? Um, why would you sacrifice something that's important to you for something that's not paying that well? Kind of stupid. So, yeah, it is what it is. Today's a Saturday. Don't expect much early in the morning on a Saturday. Um, so, yesterday I did a business route yesterday. I don't really like doing business routes. It's not my favorite, but I learned the route. If I do it again, I'm good. I got the opt. I got a hold down, so my start times next week will be 8:30, and I have Sunday off because of it. I guess the boss is no longer angry. Um, I'm no longer mad. This goes to show, it's like, man, I'm a greedy type person, you know. I want things to go my way, and things don't go my way, and I think something's unfair, I get freaking unhinged, you know. That's just the way it is. Um, that's why I can't really be a socialist, you know. I'm an individualist, you know, part in that, um, you know. So, but yeah, Starbucks is quick, easy. Yeah, when it comes to airport trips, yeah, I look out to get airport trips, but you know, it is better to look at the incoming flights, how many people are on them, and time the airport trips. But if you have things to take care of, yeah, sit in the airport and wait and take care of the things that you need to take care of. That's a good method. They're kind of protecting yourself from, you know. But, you know, actually, Irvine's airport system is good because they don't have a waiting lot. You can be all the way at the McDonald's parking lot and you're in the queue while you're out on the street at the same time. And it's a pretty huge area in the Irvine area. So you're in a pretty big area and you're still in the queue. So that system's pretty good. Then you're not losing your time you're not losing your queue space while you're accepting trips. So that's a pretty good system. So then you're not losing your place in the queue. And so that's a pretty good system. Um, so yeah. Other than that, sometimes the trips that you get, like at LGB Airport, I used to wait in the airport queue often when I would be taking breaks and so forth. Sometimes the trips aren't really worth it for the wait time if you don't know when the flights are coming in. Um, but yeah, this job's all about strategy. Um, looks like this is a get-together group for bicyclists. They're showing off their expensive bikes. You know, I have a bike that has an Ultegra group. You know, I bought the bike for $700, and then I bought an Ultegra group set for like 750. I bought some used wheels, good wheel set. I got a nice freaking kick-ass bike, you know, for under $2,000. And then when you look online and you see a 105 group bike and it's 3,500, I laughed my ass off because I got an Ultegra grouped bike for under $2,000. So you don't get fooled by the branding of these bikes because they make the bikes look good, you know, specialized. They're they're good at like their special colors they put on bikes, and I think that's a lot of why people buy them is the brand recognition and then the flashy colors and shit. But um, yeah, you know they're pretty much made in the same factory. You know, either the Taiwan Kinesis or factory or the Giant factory. Pretty much. Um, you know, that's one great thing about Irvine, though, is like here at the Sand Canyon trailhead here, they have a bathroom that you can use, and there's plenty of parking. And that's freaking rare in California to be able to find parking. Because that's the battle of California is there's no parking anywhere, and you're going to get a ticket. You know, because there's so many people here, and here you are with so many available parking spots here, and then facilities to use the bathroom. That's the thing that, you know, California, you know, it's just like you can't find any place to go to the bathroom. It's crazy. Um, so that's kind of what makes Irvine a gem. I mean, naturally, that's probably another reason. I mean, there's a lot of tech companies here, but that's why, I mean, people want to live here because it has there's a lot of bike trails here. There's a lot of bike trails. It really is good that way. There's a lot of biking that you can do here. You're right near the coast. It's a freaking place that you'd want to live, but you just can't afford to live here. You can't afford to live anywhere. You know, yeah, Orange used to be affordable until the college bought out a lot of the property and built their stuff there. And, you know, academia is so good, but, you know, at the same time, they put you in debt. You know, a lot of students leave college in debt. And look at the debt to ratio of what you're going to earn. And then they jack up the price of the area to live in. You know what I mean? So what do universities really do to help people? Other than cause chaos and paradoxically, kind of the opposite coin, freaking take liberties away from you. You know? I mean, Gonna make it kind of weird. Um, Kind of weird mind frame. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it's mind boggling. The economy and what you're able to earn, and then the cost of living. It's definitely understandable. They raise the wages, everything else is going to go up. But it's a mind-boggling thing. Um, it is what it is, man. Gonna have to just kind of, I guess, I'm not saying to live off the grid, but really, it's important now to get away from materialism. I'm not saying 100%. I mean, in the bike culture, definitely it's about materialism. Even it's odd, it because all these bikes that cost like $10,000 and $15,000, it's crazy that a bicycle costs that much money, And people they get hung up on all these bikes because they're being marketed to, and their desire to have this material object, it's definitely they're being sold things that, you can get a kick-ass bike. It's just, yeah, it's the freaking vanity. Look at my badass bike, right? I way overly spent money on. The car that I paid off still runs well. It's a good car. I bought that for 17 grand. Think about that. All the parts that are in a freaking car versus a bicycle. Yet there's research and development in cars. So you can't say that like a freaking bicycle should cost more than a freaking vehicle, dude. It's impossible. But if people are willing to spend it, then, then that's the way it is, But it's kind of flaunting maybe the money that you have, I guess. If you have the money, you can flaunt what you got, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's the same with cars. I saw a video though, like Ozark Trail gravel bikes at Walmart, $250, and the guy was riding it. It has the flared handlebars and everything, and yeah, that'll bring biking into the hands of people who can afford it once it's there, and rather than being the affluent hipster. The hipster kind of niche. Like, hey man, this is what the cool people with money have. You gotta have, I don't know. But I like biking maybe with one person. I don't like biking in a group. It's a solo activity for me, It's kind of where I can escape people. So, yeah. I'm doing better about not eating out all the time, too. Eating a little bit healthier. Not eating chocolate every day. I just love freaking chocolate. I love freaking cake. I love that shit. I don't know what route I'm going to be on today. Yeah, if I didn't have... Once my bankruptcy clears, and I find out what I'm going to have to pay, I might just freaking go, like, get away from the W-2 thing and just do fitness and live a minimalistic life and just be on my fucking bike and run and fucking... Because that's where my heart is, man. A big part of, like, before I got the job at the post office 2.5 years ago, that's what I was doing. I was running every morning. And I was showing you guys, running 15 miles a day, biking, fucking, that's really made my life really, I felt good. I mean, I feel good working every day. I like being a mailman, but, yeah, being able to do that. I mean, I do have all my GoPro stuff, so I can film that stuff. Just live within my means. That's a tough thing sometimes when you have the life. Some people have an easier time freaking living within their means. Yeah, it's easier for some people. Life's a process, right? So, yeah. Saturday morning, people are sleeping in. So, I will catch you guys later.